the reason there's this, you could say, kind of levity with God, the understanding is that there is not a God, a figure, and the gods are not necessarily, the various gods are not capital THE, the God, and that's because God in this form is a collection of beings, you could say, or of spirits. It's the union and the communion. It's the universal whole. It's the life force and knowledge and energy and spirit of everything everywhere. And that segues nicely into yoga, because yoga means union. Yoga comes from yuj, Y-U-J, which translates to yoke, the way that you would yoke two oxen together. Specifically, it was used in that way historically. So when I first started hearing and talking about yoga meaning union, it was left as a puzzle and kind of as a question. Like, okay, yoga means union, but what does that really mean? What are we reuniting? And some of the topics that were offered was uniting the breath and the body, uniting the body and the mind, uniting yourself with those around you. But I've kind of avoided speaking of the real union that I've read about, at least that I've studied, is the union with yourself and God. And it's that realization that God is in you and you are in God. And so is everyone else. Because yoga is a path to joining with God. It's a pathway to God. And there are different forms of yoga. So I promise you, what you think yoga is right now is not nearly the full extent of yoga. It's a part of it.